Hey, MacDowin here. Today we are taking a look at the 4-inch Fortnite action figure, Unpeely, from Jazwares. I have been super excited for this figure since I heard it was coming out way back in 2020. Out of impatience, I ordered this from the UK, and I want to send a big shout out to IDH Custom Toys for his help in getting this. This figure should be about $9.99 when it arrives at Walmart stateside. Anyway, let's take a look at the back of the box. Up here it says Unpeely. No peel, no shoes, no problem. Here we have the cross sale. We've looked at kit, and we're going to look at the rest of the solo figures this week. And for those who want to see the barcode, here it is. Alright, it's time to free this figure from its package. If you're new to the channel, welcome, and please subscribe so you'll be notified of future videos. If you want to help the channel out and you play Fortnite, please feel free to add my creator code to your Epic account. It's MacDowin. Unpeely is an epic skin and part of the Summer Legends set. Released in Chapter 2, Season 3, this skin was part of the Summer Legends pack priced at $19.99. This skin is usually available only during the summer event. He comes with the fresh fish harvesting tools, and these are just really cool looking little fishes. You could do more than just beat things up with these fish. You could actually use these in little fish dioramas or something. But yeah, he'll hold them here at the base, but these are really cool. These are actually very multi-use purpose accessories. I really like these things. I think they're funny. He also comes with a straw hat. This whole thing is soft rubber. You can squeeze it around. The rope tie, or the hat tie, is really loose. You can see there. It's very bendy and flexible. Not quite sure exactly how it attaches. Almost looks like maybe it kind of pegs into the hat a little bit. So if you give this thing a good yank, it just might rip off. But this is a very cool, very neat textured, very nice looking hat. Unfortunately, his glasses do not come off. They look like they could. He's got some fully detailed and structured eyes back there. I suppose if you really didn't like the glasses, you could probably pry them off. They look like they're just kind of pegged in or attached here at the side. Maybe here in the middle a little bit. I'm not going to. I might get a second one or eventually and see if I can pop those glasses off. In the game, that you can take the glasses off, if I remember right, and you can just have him with his big black circular eyes. Actually, it almost looks like this left eye of mine might have some orange paint on it. I can't tell. I think there's some orange splotches of paint. At first I wasn't sure if it was a reflection or not. Anyway, so this figure stands at, well, a little bit over 4 inches tall. Let's grab the tape measure here real quick. He's actually even over 4.5 inches tall. So he's one of the taller figures. We'll size him up here real quick next to the regular Peely that we've received. And he's actually just a slight bit taller than regular Peely. So, yeah. It's kind of interesting now when you think about it. They've given the Agent Peely and the Unpeely an articulation here at the waist that I'll show you in a minute. But they didn't give... I wonder if they were to redo things, if they would give this Peely a waist articulation now. That'd be kind of curious to know. I thought it was perfectly acceptable to have no articulation there at the waist. But anyway, he has officially 25 points of articulation. Nothing up here in the head area, and that's understandable, but he does have a waist rotation. His arms rotate all the way around, and you can lift them up about that far. Mine's a little tight, but you can go up about that far, really as far as you need them to. Put him back down. He's got a hinge and rotation at the elbow. Works quite well. You can get about that degree. He has a rotation and a hinge at the wrist. And if you want him to do the splits, he can go up about that far. If you want him to sit, he can actually sit really well. I'm a little bit anxious to see if he'll fit in any of the vehicles, because regular Peely won't. Regular Peely sits about that well. Yeah, he probably won't. Then he's got thigh rotation, and what's fascinating, what's interesting is they chose to put the thigh rotation right here in the middle of the shorts. I almost thought it would be kind of logical, maybe it's a braking hazard, to have the rotation right here at the base of the shorts. So you could just rotate the leg and the short the short leg portion stays there. But they decided to rotate about in the middle, halfway down the pair of shorts. He does have double pin at the knee, and then finally a rotation and hinge at the ankle, and it works quite well. So you can get him to lean back, you can get him to lean forward. So he works really pretty well. This is such a cool figure. I don't know why a walking, talking banana is such a fun and cool action figure. 3 or 4 years ago, if you would ask me, hey, you're going to have a banana action figure one day, I would have like, what are you talking about? You're like nuts. Anyway, you can put the hat on. It's just like that. There you go. And now he's ready for the beach. Gosh, got to put some sunscreen on him or something. One thing that I'm not real pleased about, but I mean, I don't know what they're going to do, is the harvesting tools, these fresh fish, they're kind of thick down here near the bottom where the figures are supposed to hold it. And if you see how open this hand is right there, to get these fish in there, if you're going to have him hold it this way, like that, you're going to be spreading the hands pretty open, or he's going to hold it kind of loose. You could, I suppose, have him hold it by the fin, but that's not going to work. And we'll just not pick that one back up. You could have him hold it by this fin, I guess, but I'm pretty sure in game he's supposed to hold it by the tail. And doing so really stretches out that hand. So if you display figures at all, I wouldn't display this figure holding these harvesting tool fishes, because that's going to open the hand up over time, and you may have to do some sort of a heat treatment or something to be able to shrink the hands or the fingers back down to a more normal looking size. I don't know. But that would be one of the gripes that I have about this is, yep, I fished it up, so to speak. That's one of the gripes I would have, is that the fish harvesting tool just spreads his fingers too wide to appropriately hold them. Now it's kind of funny if you think about this. You know, you stretch his arms out, he could be like, the fish could be pulling him. Yeah, you could do all sorts of things with this. You don't even have to beat things up with these fish. But yeah, you can, I don't know if you can see, it opened up the hand quite a little bit. So that would be probably mainly my primary gripe, that and the curiosity of why they put the rotation here where they did instead of at the top of the legs. But Peely is an overall favorite, and this figure represents, I think, the skin pretty well. The only thing, well, you know, there's a few little discrepancies, like his banana should stretch much higher than where the hat is, and so it's hard to see the top of the banana, but you know what? The figure is still pretty cool, pretty sweet. And there is just, I can't be too upset about this, because it's still, this is a fun action figure. This is what an action figure should be. Maybe not a banana, but it should be fun. It should be cool. It should be neat looking. It should have some character to it, I think. I think all those things in an action figure should be there. The original Peely, I'll bring him back in for a moment. The original Peely was, I mean, look at this. How can you not be happy? The smile on these faces. They're just a happy action figure. Don't mess with them in a battle, but come on. But I really do like this figure, and I'm not really sure what else to say. I could just keep going on and on for another few minutes about how much I really do like this figure, and I think you will too. But, you know, Jazwares, if anyone from there is watching or listening or it gets back to you, well done on this figure. I think this is a well done figure. Okay, spotlights on this dude. Well done. This guy is gonna be sitting out on a bookcase for a while. He's gonna be visible for a while. He's not gonna get put away. This is just too cool. Anyway, now it is your turn. What do you think about this figure? Leave your thoughts in the comments section below. And before you head out and leave completely, if you haven't already, check out my review of the Kit action figure. I would have been saying the best figure ever. I don't know. Unpeely and Kit just might be vying. They may be challenging each other for the best action figure ever. But anyway, check out the Kit action figure that came in the Supply Llama down in the lower left corner. Thank you for watching. Please like this video and share it everywhere. It really helps the channel to grow. I will see you in the next video.